pink or blue? Before you find out whether it's at an ultrasound, through genetic testing, or at birth, everybody's got an opinion on how to predict whether you're going to have a baby boy or a baby girl. Today we're going to talk about 4 gender prediction myths or superstitions that have been true for me. The first superstition about whether you're having a boy or a girl is how you're carrying. So it is thought that if you're carrying a boy, you're carrying more in front like a basketball. And if you're carrying a girl, it's more spread out into your hips. And science kind of supports this because when you're having a girl, your estrogen levels may be a tiny bit higher because of that girl baby growing in your belly. And estrogen makes us store more fat in our hips. For me, this has not been true. I carried my first girl like a girl, where it was more spread out. And then I've carried my 2 boys and this baby about the same. If anything, I'd say this baby is sticking out more in front than anything else, and I do know it's a girl. The second gender prediction superstition that has been true for me is how sick you are. This is hard to tell on your first baby, but it is a little bit easier to compare subsequent babies to your first pregnancy. And the thought with this again is hormone related, that when you're carrying a girl, you're more sick. This has been true for me for this pregnancy, and it was true for my first pregnancy and my 2 boys I was less sick with, to the point that I was sick at like 5 weeks, and I did actually ask to have my dates checked. I thought like maybe I conceived earlier than I thought I was, because with my boys I was sick closer to 7 weeks. How sick you are, more sick for a girl, and I'm talking about morning sickness here, and less sick for a boy, and that is our second gender prediction superstition. The third one is your sex drive. And this one has, it's all about the hormones. Like all of these superstitions, you can tie them back to the hormones. And so having a higher sex drive for carrying a boy, maybe your testosterone has boosted just a little bit to be more compatible with that boy that you are carrying. Then less of a sex drive when you are carrying a girl. And that was actually my first sign that I was carrying a girl here. None of that at all. And it's generally pretty healthy. And then the fourth pregnancy superstition is muscle testing, or like the string that goes around or it goes back and forth. I can't remember which one is back and forth for a boy and around for a girl. I can't remember which is which. Or muscle testing, like asking your body, is this a boy or is this a girl? For me, this is the one that didn't hold true for me. I thought it was interesting when I asked myself if I was carrying a boy or a girl, it said boy every time. And we'll go more into muscle testing when I do a review of Emotion Code, the book Emotion Code. But then when I was a proxy for my baby, then I would muscle test like, am I my baby? And then I'd get back a yes. I got that it was a girl every time. So I don't really trust that, since I'm getting 2 very distinct different answers, and like both of them are within my body. So muscle testing is our 4th pregnancy superstition for whether you're having a boy or a girl. I'd love to know down in the comments what your kind of family or friend old wives' tales or superstitions about boy versus girl pregnancies, and how true they were for you or for your mom when she was pregnant with you. Next, watch this video up here about what supplements I have used during pregnancy to give myself the best nutrition possible, give my baby the best start possible, and give myself the most energy possible during this pregnancy. Also be sure to check out my book, The Empowered Mother. It's mom-to-mom advice that goes through all 40 weeks of pregnancy, where I pretty much just talk to you about different decisions that you're gonna want to consider as you progress through your pregnancy. And then we talk about kind of early childhood, early infancy stuff, and breastfeeding there as well. So check out my book there, and I'll link to it down below. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.